Last time in my digital Super 8 experiments I left you with a poor focus picture and a far too wide angle of view. This update deals with fixing the focus issues and a different type of lens and camera to maybe fix the field of view problem too. Keep watching as we home in closer on a working digital cartridge for Super 8 cameras.
Hi, my name's Jenny List and it's time for another exciting instalment of What's on Jenny's Bench.
In my previous video I'd cracked the idea of using a Pi camera lens to focus on the focal plane of the Super 8 lens, but focusing it by adjusting the lens itself proved frustratingly difficult, and anyway the field of view was far too large. I therefore redesigned my Pi camera carrier. Instead of a box with the camera at its end, I created a bigger box onto which I put the Pi camera in a sliding tube. I could then focus much more easily simply by sliding the tube, and I'm pleased to say it worked. For the first time I had something close to a decent in-focus picture, but I still had the huge problem of that wide-angle view leaving my desired picture in a low-resolution square in the centre. I reasoned that the problem lay in the tiny lens fitted to my Pi camera module. The sensor behind it is of decent quality, but the lens itself is designed for one of those pinhole surveillance cameras or similar. I needed another lens, and I quickly realised I was better off changing the type of lens entirely rather than trying to find another lens to fit. This is an M12 lens, a standard threaded lens you'll find in all sorts of camera applications. They have the advantages of ready availability, low cost, and a huge range of different focal lengths. The cameras that take M12 lenses range from PCB modules like this USB webcam through security cameras and GoPro style action cameras to all sorts of modules with interfaces for single board computers. You can get them to plug straight into a Raspberry Pi, and perhaps as importantly you can buy all the hardware necessary for spinning your own M12 mount. So as my next step, I took my little USB webcam module and hot glued it with this eye-catching glittery glue somebody left in the glue gun to another 3D printed Super 8 cartridge shell. I only had the lens it came with, probably 3 or 4mm focal length, which will be too wide angle, but the purpose of this was simply to test how well an M12 lens could be focused on the focal plane. Given that it's too wide angle, little more than VGA resolution, and the field of view is way off centre, the picture really isn't that special. But what it does show is a camera that is extremely easy to focus and which delivers exactly what I'm after. So here's where I'm going with the next instalment. I'm going to order better camera hardware, or at least an M12 mount I can put over one of the higher resolution Pi cameras, and along with it some narrower angle M12 lenses. This will allow me to make a higher resolution camera with easy focus and a full frame view of the Super 8 frame. For the first time I feel as though I'm within touching distance of the result I'm after. I don't have a sponsor for my videos, but as before I'd like to take a moment to talk about something else I'm involved with. I'm a board member of a small non-profit called Trans Rescue. We exist to help trans people like me escape dangerous and dodgy places around the world. I'd like you to take a look at our website and see what we do, and if you can, help us to continue our work. Thanks very much, and thank you for watching this video.